here in the Dales for today's first guest. Emmerdale's Nicola is facing a custody battle for her stepson, Carl. Her husband, Jimmy, has been charged with death by dangerous driving. And if that wasn't enough, now her marriage is on the rocks. The drama, Nicola, the drama! Of course, we're joined by Nicola Wheeler, who plays her now. Thanks so much for talking to us. It's been 20 years. I honestly cannot believe that you've been in the show for 20 years. It feels like it's flown past. What's it been like for you?
Exactly the same, I'd say. Yeah, you don't come into the show thinking, oh, I'm going to be there for 20 years. I think I initially said, oh, I'll do about 2 years. And then it just goes so quickly. Before you know it, you've met your husband and had a child. You're still here.
and it was alluded to with that clip we just played just now in terms of troubles that you and Jimmy are going through and whether or not you'd be able to survive. Let's take a look at another one.
Here is today at 3.
What? No, but it's Brenda's afternoon off. I mean, she's got an appointment in Leeds. I'd have to close the cafe.
Don't do it on my account.
But I want to be there. Don't you want me to be there?
I'm not going to beg, am I? It makes no difference to me.
But it should. It should matter to you if I'm there or not. Especially if you're still set on pleading guilty.
Don't start that again. I killed a man and I'm not going to pretend otherwise. And if you don't get that, it's best that you don't come to the hearing. You're off the hook.
But that's not what I want.
Oh, I've always loved you two together. So the question then is, Nicola, can you two survive?
Well, if it was just down to Jimmy and Nicola, maybe, but unfortunately 2 other people enter the relationship, which is Mandy for Jimmy and Mac for Nicola. So they both have a little bit of temptation. And the question is whether or not they go with it.
Is it a bit weird having your character have the same name as you, or does it kind of make it easier?
No, it is strange. I remember I did a PA once with Dominic Brunt, and I always thought everyone knew my name until everyone was shouting Paddy and Nicola. And I was like, oh, no, they're not. They're calling me my character. And I remember having a conversation with Steve November, who was our then producer, and he said, why didn't we just change the character's name? And I was like, I don't know. But yeah, I'd rather not, because I'm terrible with names and things. So I get really confused when people start talking about, you know, they'll go, oh, hi, Nicola. And I'm like, oh, God, is it me or is it her? Which one are they talking to? If they say the word bitch, it's me. I'm joking.
Oh, no, you can't say that either. It's everybody today. I'm going to apologise. I'm going to apologise on behalf of Nicola for Nicola's language. Ladies, come on, I know it's Monday. I know it's Monday, but head in the game. I'm going to move on to talk about, I don't know, haunted houses, because you thought that you were living in a haunted house at one point. We're not going to blame the ghost for your bad language, though, Nicola.
No, just my bad behaviour. I did. I had a mischievous ghost that was sort of messing about with any man that came to visit. Like, my dad flooded my house, and one of my friend's husbands pulled out, it was from a stone wall, pulled out the curtain rail and caused a massive hole. And Matthew Bowes, who plays, obviously, Paul Lambert, and Sam Giles, who plays Bernice, have both been in my house and both said they felt presence. More than one presence. Matthew sensed the naughty female, and Sam sensed a more sinister presence. And so she gave me some things to get rid of it.
So it's gone?
Stage.
It's gone?
Well, it has. I gave it a good talking to. There was very negative energy in my son's room, and we noticed it. And then one day I just thought, I'm going to tell you to go away politely, and or I'm literally will get someone in to get rid of you. And when she next came to my house, it was probably about 2 years later, she said, oh, it's fine, it's gone next door.
Oh, my God. Nicola, can I just ask you, have you washed your hair today?
Yes, I have today. You're talking about my no poo attempt, didn't you?
Yeah, because I did exactly the same thing. And it
doesn't work, does it? It's a lie. It's an absolute lie.
Yeah. It is.
I literally went greasy, and then I got really bad dandruff for a day, and then I had one day where it was all right, and then it just went terrible again. And my husband said to me, you're not quite at smelly goat stage, but you do smell a bit biscuity. So after 7 weeks, I gave up.
And now I really want to know very quickly, Nicola, how did the rest of the Emmerdale cast cope with that?
No, it was during lockdown. It was during lockdown. I wouldn't have attempted it at work, no.
No, because I can imagine the really awkward conversations with you and Jimmy and trying to pretend that it doesn't pong anymore. Well, Nicola, honestly, it was an absolute pleasure to have you on the programme. And
can I just say a quick happy 50th to my sister? She's in Perth and none of us could get out there, obviously. So I just want to say I love her loads.
Oh, I'll
What's
give
her
you that.
name?
I'll give you that.
She's called Penny.
Happy
So,
50th.
Fabulous at 50.